What's going on, ladies and gents? Latest episode of Being Black is Ghetto. I am your lovely host, the one that they hate to love and love to hate, Jay Evans. And to the couch, my co-host.
Patty J, yeah.
Stiff ass shoulders. All right. And off mic, you got my son JD in the cut.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Don't be stealing my stuff.
Shut up.
Think of something else.
Shut up.
Anyway, so chilling like a villain, man. Can't complain. How's your week, Patty?
It's been all right.
Alrighty.
Yesterday could have been better, but we'll talk about that another day.
For whatever it's worth, he cool, man. He cool, man.
I don't like him.
He cool, man. So are you gonna tell him come back? Come back on
I want
him
to come back so I can tell him I don't like him.
Jesus.
It is what it is, man. Like I said, the podcast is growing. We're gonna get more exciting guests. Mm-hmm. You got to be nice to the people that sit next to you.
I have. I wasn't being nice yesterday. I was being nice.
You were.
Your face wasn't.
I mean, that's something I could work on. I have to work on my face. My face be getting me in trouble.
The RBF.
Resting bitch.
It's not resting. It's active.
It's not resting.
Listen, I'm Caribbean. That's what happens when you're Caribbean.
Anyway, JD, how's your week, man?
Stressful. I'm not gonna lie. And then this one over here just pissed me off, thinking she could cook better than me. But that's a topic for another day.
We're gonna do a cook-off. Y'all gonna see.
Her signature dish is rasa pasta. So if you make rasa pasta and it's better than hers, then I'll give you the title. All right.
Don't let nostalgia. Don't let nostalgia hold you.
Your fried chicken's not beating my fried chicken.
That's fine.
So what do you want to do a cook-off with?
Fine. Where's your variety?
Where's your variety?
I threw mad stuff at you that you can't cook. I said mac and cheese since you don't like mac and cheese. Like, come on, what do you want to do a cook-off with?
It's fine.
Listen, man, aren't you supposed to do a Friendsgiving? Let's see.
Exactly.
Let's see
you pick what you want each one of us to make, and then we'll do it.
Let's see what y'all gonna cook up for the Friendsgiving, man.
Make Jordan some mashed potatoes and some steak for my guy.
That's so basic. I could do that with my eyes closed.
She said,
I'll take the mac and cheese. I can take the steak and mash.
I'm just saying we could do the mash and steak for Jordan and then just have him. Mine is gonna win.
All I want to say is ask your kids whose food they like more.
You just cook more.
That has nothing.
That's the only reason why they say
we're getting off topic. It's
anyway,
okay. It's okay.
It can lead into the topic list anyway. Power of the tongue. Pause. All right.
Oh yeah.
We talk about manifestation. I want to manifest me a great plate. I want to manifest me a lot of things in life. I want to
manifest me some power of a tongue.
I want to manifest me a baddie that cook, that's educated, and is not an idiot. All right. Heavy on not an idiot. But you guys believe manifestation is a real thing?
It's real. I used to do it back in the days.
Back in the days? You're not that old.
Back in the days. Listen, when I was heavy in the whole crystals and spiritual and all that other stuff, I was definitely throwing things into the universe. And it was coming back. It works. It works. But it kind of gave a little bit of witchcrafty. So I started slowing down on that.
Witchcrafty is crazy.
That's the vibe I be giving. Listen, when you get too invested in all that stuff, it's on the borderline of, I might be starting some stirring pots and making all kind of stews and stuff.
Listen, I'm heavy into speaking shit into existence. I feel like I said, the power of the tongue is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep speaking it, write it down somewhere. Every day you say that shit to yourself, I promise you that shit gonna come.
It matters for good and bad too. A lot of people don't realize that. Like what you throw out there that's negative, it will come back to you.
Yeah, that's also true. It definitely true. It will come to you, and you just don't know in what form would you like it to
exactly. Like if you're already thinking negative on something, it's gonna happen because you already have it in your head that negative thing is going to happen before it does.
I'm a pessimist, man.
So that's why I try to be positive. Like when something going wrong in my life, I try to be like, everything's happening for a reason. That's how I try to look at it.
Nigga, who you telling? After the week I done had, I have to tell myself that because I don't know, the math ain't mathing for the big man upstairs. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, I feel like my karma system, I've been valid. I ain't really been doing nothing to nobody.
But wait, look at the positive. We had thrown you a surprise party.
Yeah, congrats to my friends.
Nah, you don't act like you wasn't happy. Listen,
we should have brought one of the things I made for him with his face. We should have brought it in here.
That should be one of the new things, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it. Yeah, I had made cutouts of his face and put it on a stick.
Guys, Jordan was cheesing when he walked into
that room. They're in my trunk.
Jordan was cheesing when he walked into that room, guys. Don't let him
Facts.
front.
He was pleasantly surprised.
I mean, I was because I was in the hood. First of all, I'm like, why am I in Yonkers? Like, this random ass block, and I ain't never seen that place in my life. But shout out
that
to
shit
guys.
Was random.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really, really fun.
Shout out my son JQ. He was daddy, bro. Daddy. Fried, bro. I have no clue. That nigga was fried, bro.
He was.
Shout out. He was in the cup playing dominoes, and I just look. I'm like, oh, this nigga is
knocked down my son Jones' whole drink.
Really?
Yeah, bro. He knocked down his whole drink.
That's dumb funny.
Had to buy him a whole nother drink.
I don't even think he bought it. I ain't even see him buy it.
He asked him what nice, the drink you had.
I think that's some place we should definitely go back to. It's nice in there.
Type shit. Anyway, what about you? You believe in manifestation, my boy?
That's not something I've done before, but it's something I've been doing recently.
What have you manifested recently?
Work, actually.
Well, promotion, more money on?
Definitely got a raise earlier this year.
Yes. You stand kings.
Yeah. You know? Throw it out there again. So I can stay home.
Stay home is crazy.
Like I said, man, I'm manifesting a lot, man. I'm trying to manifest, promotion myself at work, get this pod to where it needs to go. Selling out merch, live shows.
Also another thing that people got to realize with manifestation too is you have to do work towards the manifestation. Like you can't just sit at home on your ass and be like, I'm gonna be rich one day. Like you got to make a plan and then do the manifestation so everything could just go, follow through that way.
Definitely been lazy
I
think on half of the year.
Fucking Janae episode was like prayer comes with work.
Exactly. Without prayer, without work. What they said, without work is dead or something like that. I forgot she said.
Yeah, but that's definitely a fact, man. Like, so I ain't gonna
No,
lie.
It says faith without work is dead.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I've been on that type of time too. I might go back to church. Maybe I might just become a church nigga again, bro. I ain't gonna hold you because I don't know.
No lie, I feel like God been calling me lately because I had like I went to a brunch with my friend. Well, the girl I went out for her birthday. We was all sitting down talking about. We was playing games, and then went from playing games to us talking about God randomly. And I keep ending up in conversations like that with people, and it keeps happening mad random.
My mom been telling me that she needs more younger people in church, and I'm never enticed to go to church. But I ain't gonna lie, as of recently, like I said, with the things that happened in my life, maybe I don't know. I just need to just change of pace. Just change what I normally do.
You don't hear that we in spiritual warfare right now? It's real life things happening with people that you need to have some kind of faith in something. Even if it's not God. Believe in something at least.
I most definitely do, but I feel like I need a, I don't know. I feel like going into the new year, I've never been one of those guys to have New Year's resolutions, but next year is definitely one of those years for me. I feel like it's going to be such a big year for me, and for better or for worse, and I'm hoping it's going to be for the better. I have so much plans for myself next year between the pod, between my real life. Just hopefully my whole life does an entire 180 next year. No cap.
And niggas just getting older, man.
Yeah.
Life is.
I want to go back to church too, though, but my job don't want to give me the Sunday off. And I find it funny how Jewish people could get Saturday off. Why can't I get Sunday off for me to go to church?
Because they have power.
Right. That ain't right. If I can get that day off, I will go back.
So why you can't just switch your schedule and do like?
If it was that simple, I would have.
3 to 11 on Sundays.
Ew. 3 to 11. Ugh, I would never work evening shift. That is so dirty.
Just have Monday off then.
I wish I could change my schedule though. I really do, because I really do want to go back. Because my church was lit. Shoot. We used to have a time up in there.
I just made me think about that episode again, and I had to fake listen to it the other day, and just how like going to Sunday, hearing the word gets you started for your week, and like everything, it just powers you through your week, hearing whatever the preacher is doing on Sunday. I'm like, you know what? I might have to go fuck with church. I ain't gonna lie. All the time I went to church in the past.
JD, you ever went to church?
No, my mom's been and my grandmother been trying to drag me.
Why you don't want to go? You don't want to go? You just...
Yeah, it's not church itself. I just can't sit down, really.
I'm not singing along. Like, I'm not doing all that. You might have to go to
a church that has short service.
The service is like an hour 15 times, which isn't long. It's like...
I'm not singing.
I low-key think I don't have the attention span to sit still either that long.
But if the word is good, you will.
It depends on the preacher. To this church.
Some
my
preachers,
goes to the same church.
They be talking and you don't even feel the time move. But some preachers, they drag it. Like, it's like, all right. You got to go to like a Pentecostal church where there's like music and upbeat and live. Yeah, and you'll like feel like you're not gonna be bored. But those old Catholic churches, I've been to some. They're too boring for me.
No, I went to Catholic school, so I didn't know.
Yeah, it's like a little too long.
Mass in school.
Yeah,
like,
but my church, the music was a main thing for my church, so you was always up singing and dancing and doing certain things. So
Catholic school is ass.
But like Jordan said, I definitely got to make a change or either add or take some out of my life going into next year. I don't know what it's going to be, but change of pace definitely has to happen.
Yeah, like, I forgot to even say it on this episode. That this is our last episode that we're shooting here, so, say goodbye to the lovely studio you guys see here. It's been a good journey, a long journey, a fun journey. Well, 8 months we've been here, I think. Just about 7-8 months. I don't know.
Time flew.
Yeah, man. This pod is growing
bigger
exponentially.
And better things.
You used to pray for times like this to rhyme like this, you know? I deadass have the screenshots of our fucking TikTok at like 10 followers. No cap,
It's crazy.
Bro.
We're moving fast for us to be such a baby.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It feels weird that we watched the first episode in this room. Like there was chairs set up in here. And now it's like...
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot you was there. Yeah, time is fucking flying. Time is flying.
That was what, April?
Type shit. April, May-ish, I think.
It was April.
It was April? Yeah.
About to blink,
I know we dropped the first episode in April, but I don't even remember how long.
We're going to blink, it's going to be April again.
So time is going by mad fast.
It's 2025, basically. It's November next week.
I'm not ready for Christmas. I ain't trying to buy no gifts.
Yeah,
but I got kids, so I don't have
Christmas
a choice.
Clip this shit to everybody.
But let's get back to the shits, man.
Yeah.
So, topic I just wrote down now because low-key, I had this conversation with one of my mans, and I don't know how this is going to come off, but I want to talk about it. Okay. So, I don't know if I'm just getting older or my dating pool just significantly shrinking, right? So I said, am I wrong that I might start taking down my standards, my beauty standards, for somebody that treats me right? Am I wrong for that?
I've told you that plenty of times. You need to calm down.
But like, I feel like, all right, why are you telling me that though? Like, what's your reasoning for it? Because you definitely gonna take down your standards when it comes to how a nigga looks. So
that's only because I be realistic with the other stuff. You don't be realistic with everything.
What I'm not realistic.
Let's be real. Y'all gonna kill me for saying this, but women just be trash. I ain't gonna lie. Like the women be like the things I hear women say about and do. It's just like. Ugh. So it's like good luck, because the ones that feels they're pretty, they feel like they don't gotta do nothing. It's like sometimes it's better to get a medium ugly woman that got a good job and stuff like that. These pretty girls be doing too much.
You know, listen, bad bitches are terrible people. I've said it in the past and I'll say it again. But my thing is like, I don't know. I just know myself, right? And I'm not saying you got to be the most baddest girl in the world. I just know I got a certain standard as to where I would like my partner to look. And I feel like to avoid me having any temptations or anything in the future, you just got to come to me the way I would like you to look.
But beauty is skin deep. You got to look past the beauty because if something, okay, I look at it this way. You don't know how your girl's going to look after she has a baby, as she ages. You don't know what's going to happen. So if you only look at her for what you see in front of you right now, if something changes, you're not going to be attracted anymore.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
she may lose her edges.
Edges is crazy.
Listen, I'm just saying. Things happen.
But I ain't gonna lie, at least in my life of the women I've dealt with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been treated good by some women that is not as bad as the other women that people might have seen me walk around with. So it has me thinking to myself, like, maybe that's God trying to show me a sign of something like, all right, maybe what you're looking for is not for you. But then at the same time, I think about what you say. Don't settle.
But
so yes, there's a baddie out there for me. That gives me everything I want and desire.
Are you only looking for those beautiful women because you want to feed your flesh?
I beg thy pardon?
Feed your flesh. Over your spirit is who you need to feed. The flesh is what you're chasing. And like you want to feed your flesh. Like, are you doing it because you just want to be like your sexual desires and I just want to take you home and be nasty with you at night? What about all the other aspects of your life that's important? That's all she's going to be able to do for you is that. If you only focus on that.
That's a fact. That's why I'm saying else. Like, at least for me, if I could, give some game for the homies, you feel me? All that bad bitch shit is dead ass trash. And I know once again niggas are going to look at me, it's a nigga with the glasses, you know what you talking about. I promise y'all, nigga, like, I done had my fair share, bro. And that shit has never ended up like wavy. Yeah, it's a good little kill to have, but like, bro, is your house a home? Like, that's really what it boils down to, bro.
Bad bitches' house be dirty and their panties be brown. I'm sorry.
Tell you ain't gotta tell me twice. I've been at work and seen the bitches I seen on OnlyFans of 40,000 on the gram and they have air mattresses at their crib.
That's a fact.
Nina said the same thing.
I feel like you should look for a woman that's confident and feels like she's beautiful, like a beautiful woman, a confident woman, things like that. But bad bitch that even refers to herself as such, you know she's gonna be a problem.
That's true.
She gonna want the bust down 30-inch. Give her for $1,000 to get it.
I'm not gonna lie too. Like we was talking about earlier, I think I am gonna fuck around and end up with somebody older at this point. Not too old, but so. Like, because I ain't gonna lie, everybody this whole week of everyone that I've seen that's been 30 and above, pain, bro. Pain, bro. I'm like, clearly I'm dating in the wrong pool because this whole 20-year-old, you know what I mean? Listen to them fucking Sexy Red and they call and the Nissan Altima.
But you like Sexy Red?
I ain't doing it. I do. But I'm just saying, I'm saying. I like her physically. I don't be coming to my car trying to play
flesh.
That. The flesh.
You need to feed your spirit.
So I just want to know, like, am I wrong with that? You know, chime in, JD. You know, what do you think?
Yes, you are wrong, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you?
While JD deals with the bad bitch. Make it make sense.
The first word in that is bad and bad bitch. She's not good. She's not good for you, nigga.
I'm like, bro, I don't know if I'm mature enough to do it. That's what I'm saying. And next year I'm making a whole change in my life. And I will say I am gonna date with the intention of not necessarily like, no, yeah, I'm dating with what you do for me. Not necessarily like it has to be like gift wise, but I'm like, yeah, you gotta feed the soul, bro. Mm-hmm. It has to be that. Like it has to be internally. Are you a good person? I mean, how is your character?
Don't get me wrong, physical attraction matters. It matters. It's just you shouldn't lead with that. Like, of course, when you see a person, you're gonna see she's pretty, whatever. But like, maybe pick up on certain things you like about a woman's beauty. Like, maybe not her booty, because that's what you like, the booty. Maybe look at the fact that she has nice teeth. She has nice hair. Look at that stuff.
Listen, man, all I know is that...
Nah, you can't talk to me with fucked up teeth.
The shorty in my...
Exactly. She has nice teeth. That should matter. The
shorty in my brain I'm manifesting, she check off every box, bro.
What's the boxes? Please tell us. Let us know. What's the boxes?
Listen, man, yeah. I ain't gonna say too much. No, I do get heavy. I ain't getting heavy right now.
Because you know me. You know I say what I look for.
She check off every box. She is paying. Like
physically?
Yeah. Not all around the board. Like
how you know all around the board? You don't know the girl.
You right. Well, what I do know of her, you know. I'm saying, because got to get the car facts. You always got to get the car facts.
So what do you look for in looks like for a woman? What do you want her to look like ideally?
First of all, the face card gotta always be approved, right? I'm not heavy on body. You just can't be sloppy. I'm dead not. Now, obviously, no. As a man, obviously, I'd prefer a big booty gal them. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But if you are just a petite Jean and the face card go, I'll fuck with it. Okay, I'm saying
that's fair.
And I mean, also
is it
too though.
Pink and is it clean? Like, what are we talking about?
I beg that pardon. Say that again. What he said?
It's crazy.
Say that one more time, JD.
I have dated big, small, in between. It don't matter.
Yeah, Rob done the same thing.
So is it pink and is it clean? What are you talking about?
Is it pink and is it clean? It's crazy. But yeah, like for me, I've done same thing. I done dealt with slim, thick, petite, thick.
No,
thicker. Shout out JQ, BB Dub. Like he done did it all, man. Like so that's why I'm like, when it comes to physical appearance, as long as the face card go, the hygiene good, you smell good, feel good. I'm saying we could rock together. You feel me? That's all. And then when it comes to other things, I need a girl that is smart, that is curious, that actually knows how to hold the conversation. Communication is the biggest thing for me. Like, I need a girl that I could be able to text all day. Not, what you doing? Okay.
You needy. Mm-mm.
Like, I'm saying...
You gotta, what they call that?
Well, Jordan talks. He's a talker. So.
You have an anxious attachment. That's what that gives.
What?
Explain.
Anxious attachment. Anxious attachment is like you always need reassurance. It's new. It's the new age stuff. Anxious attachment is you always need it's like a way to get reassurance. You constantly need to be in constant communication.
I mean, only for me, because my job right now, it feels like that. Like, obviously for what I do, I be in this truck for 12 hours a day, bro. I be bored.
You literally bored.
Like when it might change when my
but
career
you work
path
overnight, so she's supposed to stay up all night with you?
No, not at all. But I'm just saying, like,
when she is up.
Yeah, like I just be bored. Just keep me entertained. You feel me? I mean, dude, let me take it back. For what I've been through with women, I normally do find girls that are able to communicate like that. Like, luckily, I always find the girls that do want to be on FaceTime all the time or want to call me or text me all the time. So that's normally not a problem for me. But at the same time, too, if I'm doing some productive shit, yeah, I do need my space. Like, relax, ice your body. I need to go edit the pod. I need to go do this, go run around, do that. Like, chill, be able to mac out. Yeah, I just want
So be there when you need her.
Type shit.
And when she needs you, fuck it. Let me stop. I'm talking shit.
Yeah, look at you. Starting already, man. Yeah, man, like, bro, like I said, just have a solid career. All right, just have ambition and goals for yourself. Don't be a fucking idiot, bro. Don't want no bitch that got marbles for brains, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Niggas be one of these bad bitches like the Ruby Roses of Earth, and she got fucking marbles for brains, bro. Bad as shit.
I'm weak.
Marbles for brains, bro. Can't have that, bro. I gotta change my archetype. I'm telling you.
Listen, I already knew who I was going to end up marrying. Of course, I've dated different men that look different ways, but I had an ideal idea in my mind of what I wanted, and that's what I got.
My son Party said, I'll be with triplets. I'll be with twins. Like, come on, man.
I think, you know what pissed me off, too, is that I stared away from my type for so many years because I'm like, Because I like pretty much pretty boys, like men that are clean and put people that are, I like, men that are clean and put together, And I used to shy away from that because men like that have the stigma where it's like, the light skin beard, everybody look at them like they be too bougie and too uptight and all of that. I avoided that for a while and went for everything else. Everything else was giving me hell. I even went for the ugly, fat, short. I
don't have a. Hurt. That's the crazy part, though. I don't think I have a. Yeah, I don't have a type. Like Loki, as long as you pretty and just fit those like boxes, I guess. But like a physical type, I don't have a physical type. Mm-hmm. I don't have the complexion. I don't have a complexion type. I'll take it dark skin, little brown skin, chocolate caramels. I don't know if you want to be the light skin mulatto. I'll take it all. Like
I always like lighter skinned men, but I would date. I don't mind. Like I never used to mind date brown.
Why you want a lighter skinned man? Because you dark skin yourself?
No,
Let's talk about it.
I'm just attracted to it. Like I like gingers.
What you attracted to?
The freckles, the little stuff like that. I just always liked it. I don't know. Like Jadena. Come on.
Weird.
How am I weird?
Chucky was your favorite in the Rugrats?
No. I sound like the freckles.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. Like the little things like that I like.
Oh, you weird.
How am I weird? Because I like freckles.
Because I just don't understand the
where that came from.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
Who in Uptown Bronx did you see with freckles?
First of all, I dated somebody that looked like that. He was light skinned with freckles and his beard had like ginger in it.
I just think if you clone the exact same person and then what, you're just gonna pick one due to like complexion is crazy.
It's not because of the I've dated dark skinned men. I don't have an issue with dating people of a different shade, but that's just who I'm mostly drawn to.
If you like it, I love it.
I think people need to stop being afraid to say what they like because everybody wants to do the colorist thing. Like, oh, you're a colorist. Like, I've dated dark skinned men. I don't have an issue with that. It's whoever treats me nice. I'll go with that. But I do have a type that I prefer to go towards. I have avoided it. That's why I dated the other.
I used to have an argument with my ex all the time because she used to tell me that shit all the time. She's like, I don't like Spanish. I'm like, nigga, you do not like black people. She's like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I was like, no, you do not. You like Afro-Latino black people, if anything. Like I said, bro, and I always said, I'm like, you have a type. She's like, no, I don't. I said, bro, if we line up a group of men right now, if the one nigga in that group if you line up 5 black guys and one guy has the curly hair Afro-Latino, you're picking him.
And it's funny because even like when I was younger, before I dated my baby father, I used to have a thing for like coolies. That was my thing at a point. He ruined it for all the rest of the coolies. He ruined it. But that was a thing for me at a point.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, so I ain't got no type, bro. Just be pretty and be valid and have your shit together.
Just be pretty.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because everything can be worked on. You feel me? If you are on the bigger side, you can slim it down. If you already too slim, you can, eat a little, get you some nutriments, get your weight up. Saying everything could be worked on. The face card, though, it's like what you're born with. You feel me? You can't really change your face cards. You got to be valid, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
They say what they want about me. I know I'm not
definitely.
Ugly,
so. I always said that. You ain't gonna see me next to no
fix
ugly
your face,
man.
Nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Right?
Ugly. I only dated one ugly person, and I hit him. Nobody would ever know I dated him. He was hit.
Nobody I
and he was
dated
fat
looks
too,
like
fat
the
and
previous
ugly.
person at all.
What?
I said nobody I dated looks like
my toxic trait is I feel like I always got to go up in looks for my new person.
Oh no, I already know the joke I want to make. It's all right. So.
Yeah, he was dealing with Squidward when he had too many Krabby Patties.
I am deceased.
Pat Rice, you want to do this right now for me? I'm being nice because it's the Lord's Day right now.
It's the Lord's Day. But yeah, I know that's my toxic trait. I feel like every time I get a new girl, she got to look better than my last. Because you know how girls be. They gonna be like, oh, look at his new girl. Yup. I need you to look at my new girl and be mad. You gonna sit there trying to do your little lurking. You gonna look, and she's prettier than you. Yup, and is.
That's how I know it's hard to beat me. Like, I'm just all around everything. So it's like, don't let me come over there and, I'm not, I throw this flag over there. It's like hard to beat me, you know?
Listen, man.
Your big back's in the way, so you got to get around it to actually
Shut
beat
your
you.
ass up.
Anyway, so I wanted to ask this real quick. Back to the topic list, all right? We was talking about white lies earlier. So do you believe in white lies or do you believe a liar is just a liar? And if you do believe in white lies, why do you think people present them as such? JD, you can kick it off. Start it off.
Yeah, the biggest liar in the room.
As a white liar myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're bad at it, but continue.
I'm bad. I'm great at it. It's just...
I'm great. It's crazy.
If I could tell when you're lying, you're not good at it.
See, that's the trick with the white lie. Is you make obvious ones to get caught to throw people off.
Everybody knows that's
it's a whole game.
Yeah. It's a whole game. It's crazy, bro.
I do it mostly for fun. And also, it just makes stuff convenient sometimes.
That gives psychopath.
No, it doesn't. I'm not trying to hurt anybody.
That's what a lot of psychopaths say. I'm not trying to hurt you. Just lay down. I'm going to just cut you a little bit.
You and your extremes.
I just feel like white lies save a lot of back and forth. And that's why I feel like it's most utilized by niggas.
I think the white lies stem from a person's fear of the person's reaction to the truth. That's where the white lie comes from.
That could be true, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because if you got a shorty that overreact to certain things,
I'm just gonna clip this, take care of it, and tell her some other shit, and move on.
I'd rather you tell me the truth and hurt me now than I find out you lied to me. Because when I take things extreme. If I find out you lied to me once, now I'm not gonna trust anything you've ever said to me. So just tell me the truth.
You gotta fix that, gang. Because just because I lied to you about one thing doesn't mean I didn't tell the truth 99.9% of the time.
I wouldn't know because you're a liar.
That's a you problem.
I wouldn't know that. You're a liar. I wouldn't know.
Everyone lies to a degree. You telling me tell the truth all the time?
To my partner, I tell the truth, yes. People I don't give a fuck about, I'll lie all the time.
100% of the time. You never lie to your partner.
I have no reason to lie to my partner. That's my partner. My partner.
So any partner you've ever had, you've never lied.
No, any partner I've had in my past, before I was the person I am now, absolutely. Where I am today, because I want truth, I'm going to only offer truth because that's what I desire to have. I'm going to be fair. There's no reason for me to, for example, the white lies in situations where I felt in fear of the person's reaction. Of course, I'm going to lie just to save myself because of my past relationships. But I would hope that, obviously, if I'm in a situation, I'm in a space where somebody makes me feel safe, I'm going to always tell the truth because I have nothing to fear.
If you like it, I love it. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, man. I ain't saying you walking around lying all the time, and I don't know. It's just like he said, bro. I feel like white lies is given because I'm not trying to have this argument right now. It's not worth it. And I've definitely said on this podcast before on record that I'm a firm believer of if the argument is if it doesn't surpass an 8, there's no point in me arguing about it. So I'm just gonna.
But why do you have to lie though?
Because like I said, you might have somebody like you, an overthinker, that's gonna drag it.
I am not an overthinker.
You just say you take everything to the extreme.
Because if you lie to me once, you're a liar.
I think you do it all you're a liar. And with that being said, because we're not dating, by the way. Let's tell that to the podcast. Me and her, not dating. That's but gross. If we were hypothetically, I'm lying to you, gangster, bro.
And I'm gonna know you lying. I ain't stupid. Know? I'm not dumb. I know when a nigga's lying to me. It's just depending on what the man lied to me about. I may let it rock. I may not. Like, if I see that you're doing... Because I pick up on patterns. I'm not stupid. I play the fool to catch wise all the time. I'm not dumb. I know. I just pick and choose when I'm going to call a nigga out for what he did.
How you know he not playing wise to catch fool?
Anyways.
Oh, we got quiet, though. I don't understand.
I know when somebody's lying to me. I just let them continue because I'm going to catch them. Because you're not going to... Liars ain't going to remember all their lies. They ain't going to remember it.
Bad liars.
So I'm going to catch them at some point. So it don't matter to me.
So but to conclude, then, do you have a problem with people that have white lies, or you don't mind?
I'm not gonna hold you. People that make up white lies and have the pattern of it irritate my spirit. We're grown. What the fuck are you lying for?
That is also true.
I hate people that lie just because, they'll go you tell them, what's the weather today? It's raining and it's sunshine. Why? Why are you lying? Why do you can't just tell the truth? That irritates me. And it's funny because I have some friends like that. And I don't know if they know, but y'all patterns, I don't know if y'all know, but I could tell. But I let y'all do it because fuck it. It's y'all what y'all want to do. But
all right, we'll trickle down to the other topic that we had at hand. All right. Do you believe the person you are pursuing and or your partner is supposed to have 100% of the qualities that you are looking for?
I don't think 100%. It's not being realistic, but they should have majority. At least.
What's majority to you?
85.
And what if they don't have the other 15? How do you deal with that?
You got to pick your poison. You got to know what you're willing to accept and what you're not. I think if they have if a person meets the boxes for me on my non-negotiables, they understand and respect that and they stay in that lane, we're good. And the other little tiny stuff I can get over.
What if they got 60 but the other 40 is in active progress?
It depends on what they're in active progress
with. Like you can visibly see them working on that.
It depends 40%. On what that is. Like I'll get like certain things I'll give grace for and certain things I won't. Like one thing I say I will never give grace for is if a man has like anger issues. That's something I don't give a rat's ass. You could be in anger management. I'm not dealing with that because you ain't gonna hit me. That's one thing I'm not dealing with. But there's certain things I'll deal with. Like if a person is like in transition with moving, like if a person, let's say, doesn't have a car, you can always get a car. It's not that deep for me. But like when it comes to a person's character, it's certain things you can't change about your character. Like you really might just be that person and that it is what it is.
Oh, Miss Therapy saying somebody can't change your character?
No, motherfuckers be crazy. If you crazy, you crazy. Like, and that's okay if you crazy. Shocked. Cause I'm crazy. So I get it.
I am shocked.
Some people really be off mentally. Like there's no help in that. Like you need to be by yourself. Get that worked out.
Yeah, I don't know. According to my peers, I give too much wiggle room for people, you know?
You do.
But I do feel like...
Yes, we're at complete opposites, I feel.
I feel like I'm not one to cast judgment, you know? I've said it on a past episode and the fucking comment section start killing me. Like, all you do is judge. I'm like, I state what I see, but I don't sit there and treat you differently because of that. I'm saying? I treat people differently depending on what they've done to me, and I just move accordingly. You feel me? So with that being said, yeah, when it comes to looking for a partner to have 100% what you're looking for, I don't think that is ideal because... At the end of the day, nobody is perfect, right?
True.
As bland of a statement as that can be, nobody's fucking perfect. So you looking for 100% is crazy to me. And I just feel like people need to be more flexible within relationships because that's how relationships are supposed to work. And yes, you are supposed to compromise to some degree. Mm-hmm. I feel like we're in a state right now where people keep standing on so much business that they're not trying to compromise their standards. And it's like, this is why we're all single, because everyone's like, well, I want somebody that does X, Y, and Z. And this next person's like, I want somebody that does X, Y, and Z. And y'all just never align. You're never
I just want somebody that's like me. And when I say like me, like I feel like my love language I give and I like to receive is acts of service. If a person does acts of service, we're going to be good. Just be like me. Like be thoughtful and understanding and considerate and we'll be fine.
You're not that considerate.
You're not dating me, so you wouldn't know what I'm considerate of.
All right. You're not
okay,
then.
You're
not that considerate. All right.
I'm very considerate.
JD, what you think, man?
I hate you too. So much. No, 100% is definitely unrealistic. You should find whatever those foundational qualities are to you.
So what percent you're looking for? You want?
I don't look for. I don't think of it as percentage. I think of it as your foundational qualities that to you. So again, somebody that's thoughtful. I need somebody that's patient because one, I'm an asshole and I got a smart mouth. So so I need definitely somebody that's patient. So there's certain things like that I can see. You can tell from early on. And then you figure out the rest of the shit as you go on and date the person.
Look at this guy, Mr. Maturity over here.
Better than me.
Mr. Maturity over here.
You know me. I be in long-term relationships, bro. So I be dealing with mad shit.
I think me being in my long-term relationships is why I'm trying to learn how to give grace again. Because in the past, I gave too much grace. So now I've hit a standstill of not giving any. So now I got to find that balance. Which I've been told recently by a therapist, actually, that my discernment is off. And she said, once I get that aligned and I talk to G.O.D., then I'll be finding everything else.
So I'll learn how to P just again. Asked you, when you judge people, never mind.
What?
When we was talking off mic and he was saying your judgment of people, you think it's off, and you said, nah, it's not. And then you just said your therapist said your discernment is off.
When relationships. That's what I'm talking about. Not like friendships and things like friendship. I know when somebody crazy.
Friendships are relationships, right?
Well, I'm talking about romantic relationship. You want to get romantic relationship is what I'm talking about. I don't give grace in romantic relationships like I used to. I used to give too much. Now I don't give any.
And where does that stem from?
Me, I guess I don't want to be like how I used to be, which is a people pleaser and stuff like that. So in me not want to be a people pleaser, I just put myself before. I'm in my selfish era to where I'm a little too selfish now. I have to learn to pull that back.
So do you feel like your new partner is going to suffer because of shit that your past partners had did that caused the Patrice of today?
No, because I'm not carrying anything from my past relationship. If I did, I wouldn't be with nobody.
You think you're the judge of that?
What?
To know if you're affecting the other person?
I mean, the other person will have to tell me that. That's the only way I'll know. But so far, I could just assume I don't because I try my best. When I do, don't get me wrong, I have thoughts of, like sometimes naturally I'll think of something that happened in my past and something that's going on now and see if it's, connection there. But I try to push that to the back of my head because I know that is me giving a trauma response. Like, okay, this person and that person are completely different people. I should not even compare them because it's two different people. I have to just see the person in front of me for who they are and not even thinking about the person from my past.
I just think, and this is going to go into our other topics, that where do standards stem from, right? Because do standards stem from you seeing, I guess, just living life, seeing maybe parents and people around you say, I don't want to do that, or does it come from a sense of trauma? So when you say that answer, I just feel like if you used to be, quote unquote, a people pleaser, right? You didn't see nothing wrong with that until you dealt with people that made you feel like there was something wrong with that.
I liked boundaries. That's pretty much why I was a people pleaser. I liked boundaries. I allowed everybody just to get close to me, take advantage of me, and do what they wanted with me. At some point, I felt like it was wrong back then, but I just didn't know why I felt that way, I guess.
I think to a degree, you could still be a quote-unquote people pleaser, like a people person, but still have boundaries. Just sit there and draw your line in the sand for what it is. I do this to this extent, but yeah, don't let people overstep that extent.
I think right now I'm definitely in... I'm protecting myself. Like I have a defense around me because of my past. I could say that in every relationship I'm like that. Friendships, family, romantic. I do definitely have a defense up because I'm trying to wean out who's really there for me versus who's not. Like I'm in that transition in my life right now.
And you don't think that's toxic?
No, I think it's part of growth. I have to grow. I have to know who's supposed to be in my life and who's not. I think that's naturally what's supposed to happen when you're trying to grow.
I don't think so. I disagree.
Why?
Especially for the people that like. Normally, I've actually only heard this with women. Women love saying the whole because I've been hurt, I got to build, the brick wall around me. And as a man pursuing you, I'm not trying to sit there and take everything down brick by brick because that's not my responsibility. I shouldn't be accountable for who even made you build this wall.
But that's not how I go into situations, though. Romantic situations, I don't go in with bricks around me. Like, of course, I have things that I look out for that I could see, like, okay, that's a red flag. I won't go further. That's how I do it. But I don't have bricks around me because, like, if I'm going in something for love, like, I'm not thinking like that. But I think that when you say stuff like that, it could come off as red flaggy because it's like a real man will understand that woman he's now in a situation with has been hurt and should understand and respect and be patient with her because of what she's been through. Only a man that is going to add more trauma would have that thought. Like, oh, I got to take all the bricks down. Why does it matter? If you love that person.
I'm not going to lie. I don't like when women say a real man. I don't like women telling me what a real man would be.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No, get in your bag before I
just don't like that sentence.
Go further.
Deeper than that. I just don't.
You can't say it. Yeah, I agree with him. Because first off, I'm never gonna say a real woman because at the end they were not women. You don't say real man. You don't know what it takes to be a man.
I got a daddy. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, it don't matter exactly. But you're not. Your dad is your dad. You're not in a man's. You're not walking in a man's body. No woman can tell. I hate when women say a real man. Ain't no such thing. Y'all don't know what it takes to be a real man.
I hate it both ways.
What do you mean? I know what a man is because I seen my daddy.
You know what a man is? Yeah, you know what you know what you would like to
and I have brothers.
You know what you would like to have in a man. That doesn't equate to real man.
Okay, well, I guess the reason why I say my daddy is a real man is because I've never seen my daddy get in the mud with my mama. When she acting a fool, my daddy ain't never sit down and join her with that. That's my daddy, a real man.
So that's what you would like to have in a man.
I guess.
Not a real man.
Okay, right. But let me not say real man. Let me take that back. An emotionally mature man is what an emotionally mature man will be able to understand that woman has been through. First of all, being a black woman and black man, we all have some traumas we done endured. So everybody, to some degree, they're protecting themselves from something. They're, coming into a situation with some kind of baggage, some kind of trauma. That's just being realistic. Everybody has that. The right person for you is going to understand that, and y'all going to work together, helping each other take those bricks away, the ones that people have built around.
What is emotional maturity? Please look it up, or emotional intelligence for me, please. I'm tired of hearing it, low-key. I've been hearing it forever. I don't know what it is at this point.
I think emotional maturity, and you could correct me if I'm wrong after you look it up, I think it's just a matter of people having understanding, grace, respect, boundaries. That's what emotional maturity is. Not taking things personal.
Because I'm not going to lie. It's starting to come off as one of those things that you don't let people walk all over you and all of a sudden you're not emotionally mature. You don't let people talk to you any type of way. Oh my God, you're not emotionally mature. No, because I keep getting it. I'm not emotionally mature, and I don't see where that comes from.
The ability to understand and manage your emotions in a way to help build healthy relationships.
I don't think I like that. Every relationship I have,
you want the truth or a lie?
I don't burn bridges intentionally.
Do you want the truth or a lie?
Lie to me.
You're emotionally mature.
Now tell me the truth.
You're not emotionally mature.
Explain.
You don't know how to manage your emotions there yet.
How? So
when you be like, you're getting me mad.
Yeah.
Why are you getting mad? You and a person could have a disagreement and not understand each other, not be on the same page. Why are you getting mad? Why are you taking that on and getting angry because somebody has a different opinion than you?
It's not a different opinion. First off, if we're speaking in terms of this pod, actually not even this pod. It could be this pod or it could be in my real life. When I say you get me mad, it's because I know you lying in my face. That's what I'll be saying. That's what I mean when I say you get me mad. Y'all be capping in y'all raps, all right?
Emotional maturity is understanding that if a person decides to lie and that's what they want to go with, is their business.
But that's what I'm saying. So now to ask that question, how am I emotionally immature because I am getting upset because you're lying in my face? That makes me immature.
Someone else choosing a path in their life should not get you upset. That's their only person emotions you're in charge of is yours. You should not let what somebody else does and what they want to do.
I say what they're doing it to me. If you're lying to my face, now you playing in my face. So call them
out for lying to your face blatantly. Don't be like you're getting me mad and then literally get mad, get loud.
I'm not allowed to express my emotion. See, this is what I'm saying. Women pick and choose. So I want men to be quote unquote emotional and express their feelings.
But you want to express it in a specific way.
Yeah, you want to express it in a specific way.
I don't want it in a specific way. I just think
I'm not saying you specifically.
Well, me personally, I just don't like aggression. Unnecessary aggression.
Yeah, so I can't.
Like if I come at you with aggression, then you throw it back at me because we on the same page. But if I'm talking to you calmly and respectfully, and then you're yelling and acting, it's like, why are you doing that? Relax. Learn how to control yourself. Because if you at work, you would not have that energy with your boss. Treat me like your boss. Have the same respect for me. We're not about to be doing.
You gotta stop using that excuse. At least I'm different because I done got crazy with my. So that was another reason why. You gonna talk to your boss like that?
My dad call his boss an asshole, so I go like that.
I done got crazy with my higher ups plenty of time, bro. Like, who you talking to like that, bro? Gangster. So, you want to talk to your boss? I can't.
Well, maybe that
relate.
goes along the lines of emotional maturity, I guess, because you should know where you are at all times, who you're around, and know how to behave and know how to act.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's why it loses me, and I feel like this all opinionated things. So if you're around
the CEO, you about to black on the CEO, just be like, you gonna get out of character.
Disrespect gets met with disrespect. I don't care who you are, what walk of life you have.
But I think, for example, a lot of people, when a boss talks to them a certain way, they take it personal, and then they respond like, I'm sorry, where I work, racist as hell. I've never gotten out of character with any of my coworkers despite them being racist. Because guess what? They have to live with who they are. I'm not going to sit down and let them get a reaction out of me.
But if you didn't have two dependents at home, would you still react the same way?
What do you mean? Like if
you didn't have two dependents at home, would you not have blacked on some of these racist people
already? My father
taught
me from early on in life that I shouldn't let people, like I should try my best. I have a horrible
I'm saying if you didn't have them two kids.
No, let me explain to you.
I'm asking.
I wouldn't, because I was taught, my dad always taught me the loudest person always loses. So I try my best to not be doing all of that. Like don't get me wrong. I'm still in the process of learning how to regulate my emotions. Don't get me wrong. But I understand what my dad meant by that now that I'm getting older and realizing, like, so you got to know it's a time and place for everything. You can't always be the angry black woman.
You can't say that because you just said to me 2 minutes.
You have two people you told me that you said it's on site still if you see them.
And you just said
that's a promise.
And you just said 2 minutes ago that.
And do you think I'm gonna, when I see them and it's time to fight, I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna pop on you.
But you just said 2 minutes.
That's the same thing. Whether you yell or pop on somebody, it's the same thing.
And it's a time and place and everything. And
the action is loud, whether it's the voice or
at the right time and place, they will get handled.
You just said 2 minutes ago that if somebody lies in your face, why don't you address it right then and there? So why are you saying there's a time and place for everything? You can't have the best of both worlds.
What are you talking about?
You just said there's a time and place for everything. But you also just said if somebody, like in my case, is lying in my face, why don't I address them lying in my face right
so you think so you think you're in a space where you should say getting me mad is appropriate at certain points?
Yes, you getting me mad. I'm expressing my emotion. You getting me mad.
Okay, so if you're expressing your emotions to say that the person's getting you mad, you can also tell them like, yo, I don't like the fact that you're lying.
Why does the getting me mad part bother you? I could follow it up with both. Two things can be true.
Why are you getting upset?
Because you lying in my face is disrespectful. Therefore, I'm getting upset that you are disrespecting me in my face.
And that's why I said that you're not emotionally mature. Because
you're upset at his emotion, which I don't understand how that makes. But
you're saying
you're upset. I'm saying you saying why is he getting upset?
What I'm trying to
I want to know what makes that emotionally immature
is that he literally gets angry because of people's choices and decisions they make in their life. So if they're choosing to lie, that is their choice.
You're ignoring the part that it's happening.
It's affecting him.
Literally.
How is the person lying affecting him?
I said lying to my face, meaning that is affecting me. You're lying to me.
If that affects his life, then why would he not be getting upset?
Why do you always agree with the foolishness he says?
You don't listen. I'm trying to explain.
Yeah, because you literally not
listening.
Do you fools listen to music or do you just skim through it?
What I'm saying to you is, I'm gonna explain it again because I think that you're like that's another just sense of you not being mature enough to understand. I'm trying to puncture it in your brain, but you're not getting it. The fact that you get angry, right? And start getting loud because somebody is saying something to you that's a lie, it does not affect you realistically. Like you're not the person don't have a gun at you like telling a lie. Like you act as if like, oh my God, this person's telling me a lie. I'm gonna die tomorrow because they're telling me this lie.
You also just said you don't like the emotion of anger, so you already are jaded on this emotion anyways. So I think anybody who responds in an
it's
angry
not that.
way,
I
gave an example.
Hold on.
I gave one example as to how he's emotionally immature. I gave an example.
No,
that's
but
just
you keep
one
harping
example.
on him getting angry is what I'm saying.
That's
and
not
before
why.
that, you said
you
don't
get
like
it either,
anger.
clearly, because I literally tried to explain it.
You're talking while I'm talking.
Because you're not. Let me get a bar off. But you're not understanding. You keep saying, "How does it affect you?" If I voice to you, maybe, or if my morals and principles are, I don't tolerate disrespect. Mm-hmm. If you are lying to my face, you are being disrespectful to me. That affects me because you are playing in my face. Therefore, if I come off angry or mad or voice that I am mad because you are lying to my face, why do you keep saying now, how does that affect you? And I'm telling you how it's affecting me.
You're taking it personal, the person lying. If a person's lying, that's their choice. They're choosing to lie. So what?
And they're choosing to disrespect me Jordan, by lying to my face.
You're not anybody's parent.
I never
okay, so if a person chooses to lie, that is their choice.
You're going through one ear and out the other.
Like I said earlier in the pod, I have friends that I know naturally lie. Like they just be lying just because it's free.
But Patrice,
I don't. Some people, in your case, if you were friends with that person, you probably wouldn't be friends with them long because you probably be like, you know what, this person stay getting me tight. They stay lying. Like they don't give a fuck. That's how you'll probably take it. Whereas me, you want to be a liar. Have at it.
But that's what
you can be a liar, honey. That's your choice.
You're
in charge of your life. I'm in charge of
everybody who gets upset at liars is emotionally
immature. Or because I don't tolerate.
You tolerate liars. He doesn't like to tolerate.
Yeah, because I don't tolerate liars. I'm emotionally immature for that.
You even getting loud now when I'm calm is a
no. Because I keep wanting to talk and low key, I keep cutting me off. So I'm trying to get my bars off.
He don't have control of his emotions. What did you say? Emotionally immaturity was.
And then you say jabs like that, which would make somebody upset, and then you pretend like I shouldn't be upset.
That's all.
Talking like that.
That's all I'm asking is this, right? Because this is why I keep saying. Apparently, based on what I'm hearing, even you're saying it right now by me getting loud. Why is emotional maturity is equated to being calm and silent? Why? How is it maturity equates to just being calm and silent and letting people step over you? Because that's ideally what it is. I give you a clear situation where somebody's disrespecting my face, and because I'm matching the disrespect now, because you're getting me tight, I'm emotionally immature for that.
All right, so let me give you an example. If you go in a restaurant, your waitress comes up to you and be like, yo, what you want to eat, nigga? How you gonna respond to that?
I beg your pardon?
You would take it as they challenging you, right? Or it's like disrespect, them coming at you like that. They don't have an even respectful tone.
I'll just I beg your pardon.
That's how people are viewing what you're doing. Why do you have to always jump an octave?
I don't jump the octave.
Somebody does something that you don't like.
Once again, you're clearly jumping over what I said. I don't come out the gate like that. If you're not lying to my face, you're the first domino. If there's a whole domino effect, you lying to my face is the very first domino. So what comes after that is on you. I don't come out the gate saying, "Yo, what the fuck is wrong?" I don't come out blacking. I could come how I react is off of you. What you do.
What if the person talking to you in the moment you view it as a lie, but it's their truth? What if their truth is to you a lie?
We're not doing the semantics. If you look me dead in my face or we're in a group conversation and you're like, oh, what? I'll never do that to my boyfriend, blah, 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 knowing damn well you fuck 5 niggas on you. Bro, stop lying in my face. Or you lying in the presence of me, you're going to get me mad.
You find
so it's not your truth. It's literally knowing it's a lie. So you look at it as
you want to air the person out. Like, you want them to air themselves out. Because sometimes people don't want to expose certain things about themselves.
You don't have to. And that's what I'm saying with me personally. That's
so the fact that if a person in a moment doesn't want to expose themselves in that way, you're like, you're getting me mad. How about you just know it's a time and a place? Have a conversation with that person after the fact. If you're in a group setting and the girl's talking about she don't want to expose that she fucked 5 niggas, but you know and she know, y'all could talk about that
of course.
later.
So that's what I'm saying.
Why are you gonna react?
That's
what
I'm saying.
I'm
glad you said that because I wouldn't do it. It is time and a place for everything. So now when I go pull that person to the side and we have that conversation, and then they want to start justifying why they was lying in a group of people, guess what I'm gonna do?
Okay, but that's not the.
Now, am I allowed to get mad? Yes or no?
No, you still not allowed.
And this is why. This is why this emotional maturity should lose.
You cannot.
Are people ever allowed to get mad?
You should never get mad. You should never get mad because somebody else is making a choice in their life. Is what I'm saying.
If the choice
he gets mad because people make choices. No one is in charge of Jordan's life but Jordan. Nobody else can do anything around him. Unless somebody
Patrice,
is literally...
if your job right now said you're fired, that doesn't affect your life?
That's different. What are you talking about?
You just said nobody's in charge of your life. Is that not affecting your life?
Jordan is in charge of Jordan. I've answered your question.
No,
if you don't want to accept the answer, that's
it. What am I talking about?
Because what we're talking about is different than what you just said about a boss. Cool. We're talking about friendships in a conversation. If I'm having a conversation with Jordan and I choose to lie to Jordan shouldn't take it as I'm gonna get angry because Patrice is lying. If I want to be a liar, let me be a liar. But you just know, take a note in your head like, yo, this bitch is a liar, and let it be that. Why are you getting upset and angry because I'm choosing to make a decision?
Patrice,
that's not the best.
What other people can get upset at. Just because you don't get upset at that doesn't mean somebody else won't get upset at that.
And it doesn't make someone emotionally immature because they invoke a different emotion than you.
Immature when they do not know how to regulate their emotions. The fact that person triggered you, the person is triggering you to where now you're angry because they did something that. How is that person like?
So let me ask you this then. Flip it around, because according to you now, I'm not able to regulate my emotion because my emotion of choice is being angry. What if I said the same thing to you that I don't think you know how to regulate your emotion because somebody's disrespecting you in your face and you're playing it calm. You're emotionally immature for that.
It's levels to disrespect. Like, I don't take things personal. Funny, I don't. Like, it's levels to, and I had to learn that anger management. It's levels to disrespect. Like, it's once you take a situation personal is when the anger's gonna come. Not everything is personal. Like, if somebody's walking on the street, calling people names, yelling at people, I'm not gonna take that personal. It is what it is. That person's probably a nut. Like, you have to learn what's the disrespect and what's really not.
Whatever you deem as disrespectful, because you want to make things broad. I'm gonna say it directly. Whatever in your life you take as disrespect. If somebody directed that disrespect towards you, and I watched it happen, and I feel like, hey, by you playing it calm, you are not emotionally mature. What do you say to that?
That's your opinion. What I'm gonna do?
So I'm glad that we can say that then, because you love saying that. Once again, I'm emotionally immature. I mean, it can be your opinion, but like I said, that's not a blank. That's not a fact. Y'all say that like it's a fact-based thing.
I'm not saying it's a fact. That's just my opinion.
People got to stop using. I just wanted to have this conversation because people got to stop using that fucking phrase. There's nothing to measure emotional maturity.
He can't.
Y'all don't know what emotional maturity is.
He can't look up the definition. We tell you that you are, and you're.
I don't match that definition. You want him to read it again?
Read it one more time.
I don't match the definition
because you right now aren't regulating your emotions. You're getting
I am regulating my emotions.
But you keep saying he's not regulating because he's angry, and you keep saying
why in this conversation does he have of energy of anger?
But what we're trying to ask you, which you keep not answering, is why does anger equate to being immature emotionally?
I didn't say it. It's my thing is you should be able to have a conversation with someone and it be a conversation where y'all don't agree. Why does anger have to be placed in it at all? Emotion should just be regular and calm.
But
why are you angry?
I'm passionate. Actually, I'm not even angry. I'm a very passionate speaker.
And it says the ability to understand and manage your emotions in a way to help build relationships.
Read it one more time so she can sit there and realize before she says I'm emotionally immature.
That it is what it is. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion.
By what?
I gave you an example, and you're gonna.
So it's not by fact.
If you're gonna come back,
so it's by your opinion. So we're stating it's by opinion, correct?
The ability.
It's my opinion of you. I only can have an opinion of you.
That's all I just want to hear.
I never said it was a fact.
So it's not by fact. That's all I want to say.
When did I say it was
the ability to understand? He understands that he's angry. And he chose to manage it in a way. I don't understand that. Like that is the definition.
He chooses to project his anger.
It doesn't say ability to manage it in a specific way. It says to build healthy relationships. But my thing is, all right. An opinion is only an opinion. You can't ask somebody. So every time you say it, I'm just gonna say that's not a fact. Even in this moment, you're getting angry. That's not a fact. Even in this moment, you're displaying it as we speak. You're getting angry because of my opinion of something you asked me.
You're assuming.
How are you gonna ask somebody?
You're assuming. You don't know.
How are you gonna ask somebody the opinion? They give you the opinion, and then you literally start acting like this.
Acting like what? I only started getting louder because I kept getting cut off when I was trying to talk. Like right now, you're cutting me off.
You're gaslighting me because you're literally in my face proving my point. And now you're telling me.
There's no point that has been proven.
Look up gaslighting, please.
There's no point that's been proven.
Look up gaslighting.
What is the point? What is the point that I'm proving?
Gaslight.
What is the point? What is the point that I am proving?
That you're angry. Your behavior.
I'm not angry.
What you're projecting.
What makes me angry?
What makes me
right now? What makes me angry right now? Because my tone is louder. That equates to anger too.
Your mannerisms. Your mannerisms.
My hands are in my pocket. What equates?
Your hand's not in your pocket, honey.
Like what? Oh,
what's gaslighting?
You can't talk with your hands.
See, and then the honey little phrase, but that's not gaslighting.
It's passive aggression.
Okay. By me moving my hands, I'm that comes off as aggressive. I just want to know these things. What are the things that make aggressive, bro?
You look up gaslighting. Give us a definition, please. Be quiet so he can tell us.
That's like having a rap.
Look it up.
That's like rapping with your hands in your pocket. Like no, there's a thing called rapper hands. When you talk, most people speak with their hands moving as well. That's emotion. That's not making you angry.
Okay, and the emotion you're projecting is anger.
Emotional abuse that involves manipulating someone into questioning their own reality, thoughts, and feelings. The goal is to make the victim question their own instincts and perceptions. Sorry, fucked up.
I don't know what a gaslighting is. I don't.
He just told you what gaslighting is.
And that's what I'm saying. Then that's what you think I'm doing to you? How?
Yes, absolutely. Because I'm the one feeling the energy coming off of you. And anybody that's in this room.
That's how you feel.
You keep saying that's how you feel.
Excuse me, JD. So Patrice, right now.
Why does whenever somebody speaks, you speak over them? JD. You never let anybody finish when they start speaking. But go ahead. No, I'm done. Go ahead.
It's the cardigan rap.
Yes, man. Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
Go ahead.
I'm good, love.
Okay.
I just want to know.
Or honey, what did she say? Honey? That's what it was? I'm good, honey.
Like I said, we don't gotta sit there and harp on it. I just want to be said that every single time you call me emotionally mature, I'm just gonna say you're entitled to feel that way because it's not a fact, and that's it.
It only matters is to you and yourself, honey.
If you like it, I love it.
That's all that matters.
All right.
I just get called off for being passive aggressive, and she doesn't.
I am being passive aggressive, but I can openly say that. I know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna gaslight. I'm not gonna gaslight you guys to feel like I'm not doing what I'm actually doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm being passive aggressive
and emotionally immature.
Listen, man.
The aggressive is anger. That's very.
I would just hope that when we have discussions like this, we only speak in fact.
But no one said it was. You asked my opinion. I literally only gave an opinion.
So now going forward,
how are you going to ask someone?
Are you going to let me finish, or are you going to keep cutting me off?
And then get mad at the.
And then get mad when I get a little louder because you keep cutting me off, and then call me emotionally mature for it.
You just proving my point. But
I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions.
And we say this because you say your opinion as if it's fact. That's how it comes off.
If he took my opinion for a fact, that's between him and himself. I never said for a fact, Jordan, you are this. Because
Patrice.
I cannot say for a fact. I said you asked my opinion. I gave you my opinion. You didn't like my opinion. That's okay. You don't gotta like it or even agree with it. It's just my opinion, and that's all it is. I ain't God. I can't tell you what you are and what you're not. I can only give an opinion.
So you're a dictator, and I'm gonna stand on that. It's how I feel. It's my opinion.
That's okay. And that doesn't matter to me. I'm confident and secure with myself. Whatever anybody feels about me.
You cabinet your raps.
Doesn't matter.
Talking about, man.
It doesn't matter. You know, come on. You know for a fact I don't care about what anybody thinks of me. You know that.
You cabinet, man.
Because if I did, I would not do a lot of things I do. I don't give a rat's ass what people think of me. Like, dislike.
Listen, man, it's gonna make for some great content. I had to ask him about the emotional maturity because I'm tired of women saying it. He's not emotionally mature. Every guy that I see gets called emotionally immature is because they don't let a woman step on them. Every time you give any type of pushback, oh my God, this is an emotionally immature man.
But it's nothing wrong with giving pushback.
Having a backbone makes you immature.
It's how you speak to people. JD is on the same page with you, but JD's tone and the way he's speaking to me is completely different than how you're speaking to me.
I'm a passionate guy.
Again, you keep relating just tonality to being immature
and mannerisms. That all matters. It all works in a whole big thing. It's not just that.
But question, if the way he communicated didn't bother somebody else, are they also immature because it didn't bother them, but it bothered you?
No, that's how they feel.
So okay.
I'm the one that is directed towards. So I'm gonna respond to what's directed at me, and what's directed at me in this moment.
When you say a blanket statement like you're being immature because you're being loud and angry.
I gave he asked a question and I gave one example. He immediately got into defensive mode when I gave my example of my opinion of something he asked me.
How do you know
it's not defense mode? I'm explaining.
How do you know what his defensive mode looks like?
I'm offering pushback because you are saying something about me. So I'm telling you,
and in my opinion,
is not
in this
true.
moment, JD, you are being a yes man in my opinion, and it doesn't
yes
matter.
Man?
And that's okay.
So if I was agreeing with you, would I be a yes man to you?
If you was agreeing with me and saying the stuff you're saying, absolutely, you'll be being a yes man.
Okay.
Because what you're saying, because you literally are here witnessing this whole thing transpire, and you're
it's not transpire. Like he just said 4 times. You
never stayed on topic.
And what he's saying 4 times to you is you're equating emotional maturity to quote unquote mannerisms and tone. Why am I emotionally immature? Let me finish. Why am I emotionally immature? Because I wave my hands when I talk and my tone gets louder. Why does that equate to being immature?
I gave you one example to how you're emotionally immature.
And you said,
do you need me to explain it again so it can go through your head?
One more time.
I think it doesn't make. We've been going on for this. I mean, can we get to the next topic?
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. I want to hear this. No interruptions.
I gave the one example that when someone speaks to you, you say, "You're getting me mad." The fact that someone's response to you makes you immediately get mad to where now your emotions is out of whack because somebody did something or said something to you is how an example of what I feel is emotionally immature or how you display emotional immaturity. That's my opinion.
So let me ask you a question. Is somebody allowed to feel a way with verbal disrespect? Yes or no?
Yes. But you literally said somebody lying to you. You said somebody lying to you. That's your personal feelings towards that.
No. You see? Look, you're trying to blend.
You're allowed to feel.
Let me finish.
You're entitled to feel how you feel. But what you should not do is then turn around and how you react matters. What are you talking about?
Let me know when you finish. You done?
How you react matters.
Are you finished? Yes or no?
I'm having a conversation with a child.
Okay, so let me ask you something.
How are we choosing? You keep over talking. I'm just
saying. He asked me a question. He
asked you a yes or no question.
He's setting up a question. He's setting up the question a certain way. So I'm giving a full example of everything that he's trying to set up in the question. I'm not stupid.
You again assuming.
It's like when you go to court, defense comes up and asks you a question. They know why they're setting up the question, so you're caught up in that particular thing. Also, when you're in court,
you get asked the question, you answer the one question, you have to be quiet until you ask the question again.
I just asking a question.
This is why they be tearing y'all up in the comments, both of y'all.
They can.
Because you the yes man and you the emotional.
Listen, we have a large.
You keep framing it that way, so your fans on your side are gonna keep saying it that way.
The fans will talk.
I'm just asking.
They will talk.
All I'm saying is you just told me verbatim, right? I asked you yes or no. Am I allowed to feel a type of way
Absolutely.
through verbal disrespect?
Yes.
Okay, then. So now, how do you say that, but in the same breath say I'm being emotionally immature for displaying how I feel when someone verbally is disrespecting me?
That's not
and
what I
you responded with, yes, you did. And you responded with by you saying, by the way I'm reacting, I'm showing somebody my emotion, and therefore that makes me emotionally immature. That's what you literally just said.
That is not what I said. I said, and I'll say it again because clearly it keeps going in your head and like bouncing off.
Say it one more time.
When someone talks to you, you literally say in multiple episodes, you literally say, "You're getting me mad." And you literally get mad saying you're going to get mad. That's how you're being emotionally immature.
How? By telling you how I'm feeling? That makes me emotionally immature? Yes or no?
I'm getting a headache.
Yes or no, Patty?
To that.
Yes.
Let's move on to the next topic.
Niggas get quiet when facts get thrown around.
It's not facts. Like you're not. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Let me guess. Fans, whoever y'all are. We literally have conversations. We literally have conversations like this on the phone, and I literally get to a point where I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to continue this conversation because
this is what women do. Like you, when you start realizing that you're dead wrong, you want to shut down.
It's no wrong and right in this conversation. You literally asked me my opinion. I gave you my opinion, and you're mad at the opinion I gave you.
I'm not mad at the opinion that you gave me.
If I would have sat here,
I'm debunking what you said, and now you don't want to have a conversation no more. Because it's being debunked.
If I would have sat here and told you that you were emotionally mature, we would have moved on to the next topic already. But because it's something that you don't favor me saying about you, is why you're going back and forth with me.
No, I want to know
because if I was a yes man and I told you a lie, what's in my opinion a lie, which is to tell you that you're emotionally mature when I honestly do not feel like you are, you would have been okay with that. But because I said something you didn't like is why you're acting this way. And we're going over and over and over and over in a big old circle. The reason why you're trying to prove that you are, when in fact, in my opinion, you're not.
I just want you to not say something with so much confidence that can't be logically proven. That is my problem. And it's not only you.
My opinion is my opinion. I'm not a dictionary. I'm not God. I'm not a dictionary. I'm not Wikipedia. I'm none of those things. You asked my opinion and I gave you my opinion. If you don't agree with my opinion, that is okay. You don't have to agree with my opinion. But why are you trying to debunk somebody's opinion? Why are you trying to prove to me something that you feel?
But why do you keep putting something on me that you can't logically prove? That's not weird.
I did not come out of nowhere.
I just have questions. I'm only asking questions. Why are you putting something on me that you can't logically prove? You like doing that? You just randomly say things about people? That's what you do? I just have questions, bro. I just have questions, bro.
I got to do a countdown because You have a way. I'm not gonna allow you to trigger me. I'm gonna let you have that.
Now this. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna come down to your level because what I'm doing right now is acting like a banshee like you, and I'm not gonna keep doing that.
Like
I'm gonna let you have
How
that.
can you sit here and talk and say things like that about him and speak like you're so much better than him? Like, how do you speak from that position?
That's how I
feel.
Understand.
Okay.
That's how I feel. In this moment, I feel absolutely like that.
Okay.
And that's okay.
Listen, I only got one more. I only got one more topic. I only got.
Think you're at?
I only got one more topic before we close this out.
I'm the queen of my own castle. It is what it is. I'm not gonna keep getting in the mud with pigs. But let's go to the next topic.
You see how they be? Before we close out with that, I was say before we get to that last topic, I just want to say that, like I said, y'all gotta stop calling people emotionally mature because there's no way to measure it. Y'all definition of emotional immaturity is when someone doesn't offer pushback, or in her case, when somebody's mannerisms change or their tone is louder, you're emotionally immature. Yep. Because I don't understand how emotional immaturity is equated that if you're angry, you're emotionally immature. That literally makes no sense. And they're saying you don't know how to resonate your emotions. If I have a wheel full of emotions and I choose the wheel of anger, that's me picking that emotion. Yes, I can be calm. I don't want to be calm because I want you to know that you are getting me tight. That doesn't mean I'm emotionally immature. That doesn't make sense. It feels like every single time a man does not choose the calm route, they are emotionally immature. And I just want to debunk that because it's not, you can't logically prove emotional maturity. Y'all just be saying it with your chest and it don't make sense.
It's Poncho, it's the producer. What's going on? This shit got real. Yeah, this shit got real. Yo, listen, you know what my thing is? It's like, it's not, you can pick the emotion of anger. That's not an issue in and of itself. But if you know that the emotion of anger like triggers people and it makes people feel a type of way and you're consciously picking anger, then why not pick another emotion that could resonate with other people better?
Because due to the definition, it's about how you maintain your relationships. And last time I checked, I haven't burned any bridges by moving the way I have moved. And actually,
because you have a bunch of yes men around
my
you.
strongest circle. You're one of my best friends. So I guess
and we always argue. And Jordan
still like this way. You the biggest yes man.
And Jordan and I argue damn near every day because I'm not a yes man. We argue every day because I'm not a yes man. Because I refuse to keep on feeding this ego of his. He acts like a banshee a lot. And I'm not going to keep on thinking that him acting like a banshee is okay.
I stand on what I stand on.
You be tripping and I be tripping. And that's okay. But the difference is between you and I is that you could tell me something that I'm doing and I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to get angry.
You do. You did this morning. That's what I'm saying. You capping for the cameras.
I did not get angry.
You capping for the cameras.
I did not get angry. I promise you I didn't. And the reason I've learned to regulate.
So when he tells you he's not angry, he's angry. But when you say you're not angry, you're not angry.
Excuse me. I'm explain what my anger looks like.
That's crazy.
I say all the time, I only know 1 and I only know 10. I don't know how to regulate. I have not mastered regulating my emotions just yet. I'm still in the process of learning emotional maturity my damn self. But
so
in the
how
process
can you call somebody emotionally immature?
Excuse me. Let me finish what I'm saying.
I love these TikTok buzzwords because they make no fucking sense.
Anyways,
you just throw them around.
For real.
I don't know. I'm still learning how to regulate my emotions. So majority of the time, I try to stay on I try to stay closer to 1, and I stay away from 10. Because when I get angry, I don't know. It's crazy. If I ever allowed my anger in a conversation with you to actually actually feel anger, we would have a fist fight. So I don't feel anger with you. I promise you, I don't. I will come to you. I am crazy. I'm real life off. No, seriously. I'm not. Real life, I'm off. Mentally. Like, I'm off. I will dead fight anybody. I will fight a man. That's how stupid I could be. But because I know that about myself, I stay towards 1. I sit here in 1 and I sit in the corner of 1 because if I get anywhere off of 1, I don't know how to regulate that yet. I'm still in the process I'm still trying to grow. So that's why you've never seen my anger. You may have thought you did, but that means I'm doing good because I have not felt anger with you. Trust me, I haven't. We would have fought already.
I could literally say the exact same thing. You could call this anger. I promise you, this is not anger. It's not anger. It's not anger. I'm passionate. All right?
You literally say, I'm only going off of what you say out your mouth. Because you say, I'm getting mad, and then you act like what is displayed as anger or anger. If we're gonna go off of the pod, why I say, okay, you can't say, you're getting me mad, start yelling and getting aggressive, and then say to somebody, but I'm not mad. All right, so let's if you want to go off of the pod, because I say that on the pod. Make it make sense.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to go off of the pod, I say that on the pod, because like I said, at the end of the day, it's entertainment. So yes, when I say you get me mad, it's to turn on the character, to activate, the little extra entertainment, the little razzle dazzle for the pod. It's not in real life. I'm not the Incredible Hulk and to say you're making me angry and I'm gonna break out my shirt. That never happens. Because in real life, if I was really getting mad, I'm not the type of nigga that talks.
But you can't set something up, and then when a person literally feels that, you then turn around and say, I'm tripping for... You literally display that, and I'm telling you, you're displaying that, and that's how you're making me feel. And instead of you toning it down, you heighten it more.
I'm sorry that's how you
feel.
So
why... Like, that makes no sense.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I can't control your emotions. Oh, it got real quiet, right?
It's not about being
quiet. I can't control your emotions.
You're being very like, you're gaslighting and being manipulative and trying to like sway me to feel. Like you're trying to. I'm gonna stand on my square.
TikTok
I know
therapist.
what I feel. I'm gonna stand on my square.
Narcissist.
You do.
Go ahead, throw all the words in there.
Listen, I don't know if you're a narcissist or not. But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna stand 10 tones down in how I feel and how you're making me feel. But at the end of the day, how I react is the only thing I can control. So in my reaction, I'm not gonna act like a banshee like you. I counted down from 10 because
you called me out of my name multiple times. You're the only person being disrespectful.
You're acting like a banshee.
I haven't done that the entire time.
You're acting like a banshee. That's how I. That's
Have you ever seen a banshee in real life? Do you even know what a banshee looks like?
In front of me right now. I'm looking right at one.
You see, disrespecting.
Banshee.
I haven't been disrespectful this whole time. But I'm the one that's angry. You see? You see how it look? You see how it look? This is what logic look like. Ain't no logic in what you be saying,
I'd rather call you a banshee than punch you.
All right, listen.
You should be happy I'm calling you a banshee.
All right, I'm just being honest.
A banshee is a female spirit, by the way.
I'm just being honest. All right.
I'm just saying what you're doing is antagonizing. You're provoking.
I'm asking questions.
You're antagonizing and you're provoking.
I'm asking questions.
And then you have your yes man in the corner letting you feel like what you're doing is okay. And this is why your behavior will never change because people around you don't tell you the truth.
You know, man. I think it's a good app. We're probably gonna save that last topic. I'll just table it for another time. All right. Like I say, it was a good conversation. All right. There's gonna be a lot of clip-worthy shit, man. These clips are gonna be crazy. All right. I just have a question. That's it. I just ask questions because that's what the comments do. They kill me. So you know what? I'm not gonna get loud. I'm just gonna ask questions. That's it.
They don't like you already, so you ain't gonna make it no easier.
I know they don't. But and that's what I'm saying. So I can actually specifically make this a clip. Somebody in the comment section explain to me what emotional maturity is. That's question number 1. Now question number 2, why is emotional maturity equated to being a calm individual? And question number 3, why, if someone chooses the route of being angry / I guess, upset, that makes them emotionally immature? That's all I got to say. Any last words?
Do you think Myron is emotionally mature?
I don't know what emotionally mature is because there's no way to measure it.
Say it again.
Do you know who? You ever watch Fresh and Fit?
Gotta stop saying them niggas on this pod, bro.
Do you think he's emotionally mature?
I don't know because there's no such thing as emotional maturity because there's no way to measure emotional maturity. And I'm going to keep saying that because y'all keep throwing this on people when there's no way to measure it. It's how you feel. So if you feel that somebody is emotionally immature, then you're entitled to feel that way. That's not a fact.
That is
exactly what? You told me I'm emotionally mature because of X, Y, and Z.
Let's close out the pod. I'm so sorry.
If you feel I'm emotionally mature, you should have just said, I feel like you're emotionally mature. If you have reasonings to justify that means you're trying to make it a fact-based thing. And you feel that way, but that's not factually
You asked my
proven.
opinion. I gave you my opinion with an example.
And I debunked, and then you got mad.
But there is an example of what you've...
Anyway, subscribe to the YouTube channel, all right? Hit the bell notification at the top so you don't miss any of our drops. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram. You feel me? This is the last time y'all gonna see us in this studio, man. We're on the bigger and smaller things. All right? So, all right, say bye to the studio, man. Fix your face. Fix your face. Being Black is Ghetto. It's your boy J Abs, Patty J over there. Holla at y'all, man.
And we're out.